I first found out about Northeast Passage years and years ago when I was at a concert, and Lukey, my son, who has spina bifida, was walking with his walker, and a member of the Northeast Passage team came up to me and gave me his card.
The participation that's been offered through Northeast Passage to me as a mom and to us as a family has been such a gift. Sled hockey has given Kane confidence, it has given him fun, it has given him a purpose, it has given him a team.
Luke tends to love all sports. He loves every sport there is under the sun, and loves competitive sports especially. To be able to go out on the ice and play on a team and compete on a level playing field was absolutely phenomenal.
So Merrick is a kindergartner. He has a diagnosis of a seizure disorder and recently was taken off all of his medications for seizures. And so he's sort of experiencing a period of rapid development across all areas. Merrick receives recreation therapy through Northeast Passage's TREC program, which stands for Therapeutic Recreation Empowering Kids. As a kindergartner, it's really developmentally appropriate to be using play as a form of developmental learning. And so I think recreation therapy is extremely appropriate because it uses play to access those developmental milestones.
Hola, ¿cómo está, amigos?
With Lewis, we worked for a really long time on just figuring out what recreation is, why it's important, and why it's important specifically for him. As he's transitioned into high school, we've transitioned into, all right, so now you know it's important and you're invested in it, how do you do it? What does participating in this activity look like for you, and how are we going to game plan, and what are some things we have to figure out in order to make it most successful for you and for you to have the most independence while you're doing it.
I've been working with Northeast Passage for 3 years now. We do things around the community with equipment that helps me do things like bowling or doing activities that I couldn't normally do without this equipment and their assistance. We're not always successful with things we do, but every new experience allows us to do it better the next time.
I've been playing sled hockey for 8 years now. My favorite part is probably just like being with the team and then like getting a good workout, and like every weekend having people that I always see and hang out and perform with.
I think my favorite part is probably being with friends that have like disabilities, because when I play all the other sports that I play, no one else has disabilities. So I don't personally think it's as fun as this, because it's harder to kind of like not fit in, but have similarities to all your other teammates and stuff.
One of the things about having a child with a physical disability is it can be a very isolating feeling, not only for the child, but for the whole family. So one of the great things about sled hockey is it's allowed him to compete with people that are like him, but it's also allowed him to be with other kids that are like him and also see adults that are living with disabilities successfully on the ice and off the ice, which has been huge. And as a family, we've made connections with other families.
For me, the experience of being in the sled hockey community has been so empowering. It's been amazing to watch Kane's confidence blossom, and that in turn makes mine blossom, and keep a great perspective on how lucky we are to have the ability to have an adaptive athlete.
When he's out there, he's just having a great time, and he's just a 12-year-old boy who loves to play hockey.
It's a good feeling, when you score a goal or when you do something that you were working on, like maybe a trick or something. Yeah, it feels good.
Let's try the bike. Ready? Through recreation therapy, Merrick's family and his teachers and the school professionals that work with him have seen that he's capable of so much more than maybe they ever thought he could be. There are so many possibilities for him. if we just keep working on it with him. We always take pictures and send them home and just rave about his progress and just show people how much he can do.